Always a party at Patchworks. Let's get this party started. Woot woot. Hi everyone, this is Julie from Patchworks, and I am so excited for another episode of Must Sew TV. We are in the back half of the store today, and I am just so excited that we chose a different view for you today. We're standing in front of the gorgeous Getting to Know Hue quilt. Getting to know Hue. Getting to know all about Hue. This quilt we had done in our Moda University, I think 2 years ago, and we made up some extra kits. This is made with all grunge, and the pattern is still available. Isn't it amazing? The pattern's by Nancy Rink, and we finished the quilt without applique in the corners. The kit does come with enough fabric to make the applique corners in there, and there are also a couple extra bonus projects that you can complete. The original pattern has 3 different backgrounds. For simplicity, and actually truth be told, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Sometimes when we make our quilts, we choose something so that we can make as many people happy as possible. So we chose solid black, not solid black, solid black, yes, solid black for our background. You could choose grunge, you could choose staggered, you could do even fun scrappy, but we chose solid black so that we knew we'd always be able to get that. And when we kitted it, we did use our grunge so that we could continue stocking it over and over and over. So we're hoping that in 2022, we're going to rerun this as a block of the month. But if you are excited about it being something that you want to tackle now, we have kits available in store. Speaking of blocks of the month, I want to give you a little bit of an update on our Kaffe Gather No Moss collection. We're going to take a little peek again at the kits that we have available in store. I know, so we have kits available. They're in stock now, and there is a great Facebook group available online that is led by Free Spirit Fabrics and is going to have celebrity input in there. And I believe we had one video so far as a little bit of a teaser on there. There have been some corrections in there. So as a store, we are waiting until the official kickoff of August 4th to be starting our quilt along. And I do recommend that maybe we hold tight just a little bit longer so that we make sure that we have all the up-to-date information, and we don't want to cut into our beautiful fabric wrong at all. So let's take a look down at our table. I just want to show you 2 spectacular new books, and this I think we started our screen with before you got to see me today. And we do have 2 brand new books that are in store, Kaffe's Quilt in English Village and Kaffe Facet in the Studio. This one's a hardcover, this is a soft cover. They both are autographed copies here, so that has a book plate, and this one has the autograph here. Gorgeous coffee table books. Great inspiration. We have these in store. And one of the things you can even see here, if we look here on the background here of his beautiful knit work, we have his design wall. And I just want to share with you that is going to be something that we talk about during our Gather No Moss program. And we did stock up on this beautiful flannel. This flannel is a 2-inch grid, and you can just pin this up on your wall as your design wall. And Kaffe uses the gray because it's a beautiful neutral that works really well when you are designing quilts. So sometimes we use white, and I believe the thought is that the gray is a little bit more of a neutral, and the white can be a little stark for your designing. So we have that available in store by the yard. It is $12.99, and we do have several bolts available, so you can go ahead and grab 4 yards so that you can make a simple design wall for yourself. As a reminder, our kits that we have 3 different colorways. We have the gemstone here, and the gemstone is this beautiful fabrics here, and I'm just going to fan them out for you just because, oh my goodness, it's so luscious. The Gather No Moss quilt is a very simple rolling stone block that you're playing with color, so you're matching these up and doing different color combinations, and you're also playing with placement. So it is a nice light summer project, and you can have really great success with playing with that and hearing from all of the different celebrities and how they put things together. So Frank has a picture of what this gemstone quilt would look like. Then he's going to share that one with you while I get the next colorway out and available to share with you. You see it, Frank? Okay, great. Then our next one that I'm going to share with you is the Scarlet. And the Scarlet is also in this bright red combination. And I know I shared this with you, but depending, I know not all of you are able to watch every single video. So you can see these are similar, but different. So this one does go stronger. Really the big difference between the two. So this one has more red in it. Okay. So the Scarlet. Now the pattern for this, the Rolling Stone pattern, comes exclusively in the quilt kit. Now with the quilt kit, not only do you get all of this gorgeous fabric and the pattern, but you get that super cool bag. And I know we have a couple people who grabbed the kit simply to stash collect some gorgeous Kaffe classics and get the awesome bag. And it's great to see how these work together really well. So this is the Scarlet, and we'll show you a picture of that quilt shortly. So Frank's going to, you got the Scarlet there, Frank? Perfect, thanks. And then, last but not least, we have the Delft. Now, if you were interested in the Delft, you gotta scoop it up. We have 2 left. So, the blues and purples are absolutely spectacular. I love the reds too, and actually, I typically gravitate towards the Kaffe reds and bright citrus oranges, but there is just something about this Delft blue that is amazing. And I love that the sashing is this shark's teeth, so it's Brandon's pattern, the shark's teeth. Of course, you know I'm going to sing for you now with the shark's teeth. But isn't it Shark Week or something? So that's kind of fun too. So that picture, Frank will show you the Delft, what the quilt looks like. And once again, very simple. You can change your color combinations as you're playing with that. Thank you so much. The kit costs $189.99. The quilt finishes 77 by 92. The kit includes your pattern, your fabric for your quilt top, and your binding. It will require 7.5 yards of backing if you chose the 45-inch on the bolt, and if you chose the extra wide, because we do have a few Kaffe wide backs, you would want to get, let me see here, you don't quite need 3 yards. You would want 2.5 yards. 2.5 yards of the extra wide. And we have a little bit more of the beautiful, I believe we have it here. It looks, it's the Millefiori, if I'm saying that right, in blue. So before any questions about, excuse me, the Gather No Moss that we have coming up. So it will be a quilt along that starts on August 4th. We will have some original Patchworks content. However, we are going to be leaning on the official Free Spirit content. As I mean, I can't one up Kaffe, can I? No, absolutely not. So it's going to be really interesting, and I'm looking very forward to learning from his input. It's always fascinating to listen to him and to see how he puts things together. So I'm super excited about that, and all of us here at Patchworks are going to be working together to put together our version of the quilt. So it's going to be great to see how those blocks progress. Remember, this is a process and not a race, so you don't have to worry if you already have your kit. You don't need to rush ahead, even if you see people on the Facebook group that have already completed their quilt. You know, that's great for them, but this is a process and a journey, and we hope you have fun with it. So, who's excited to see new fabric? Oh, we have so much fabric to show you, and so we typically have more of a program and then some fabric, and this is a very interesting month with all of the different months that, or all the different weeks. We have 5 weeks, and we have so much fabric, and I just thought we needed to show you fabric today because you're going to love it. I know you are. I just have to mention still, congratulations to our bucks. We have this great Milwaukee Bucks here, and I know sometimes the Bucks have been a forgotten team, and especially now that there are NBA champions, you have to make sure that we celebrate in our houses. We have several bolts of this in store, and so feel free to add to your collection, having a table runner and other decor so that you can round out your sports team's seasons. I know I've been paying attention and have learned a lot over the past couple weeks. Okay, so the fabric collection that we are going to lead tonight off with is from Moda Fabrics, and I am so excited because this is a brand new designer of Moda Fabrics, and Stephanie is a local artist. So Stephanie from that, or Fancy That Design House, is located in New Berlin, and she is an illustrator that has this amazing fabric, and it's positive messages. There are some spiritual messages as well in a couple of the panels, and then the coordinating fabrics are beautiful florals that we're going to show you in very now colors. We have her direct website that we're going to share with you. She has tea towels and other gift items that are available directly from her website for sale, and I know some of our customers have been customers of hers for a long time, and we're super excited to see her fabric. Let's start out with her panel, and let's look overhead at this. So this is her large scale panel, and I'm going to be able to show you a couple of the squares at a time because this is larger scale. So this is a 24-inch panel. And so I think can you see this here? So we have two squares here. So Amazing Grace. This is my story. This is my song. Tune My Heart. Strength for Today and Bright Hope for Tomorrow. Even So It Is well with my soul. Gorgeous, beautiful colors. We have a smaller panel that we kept on the bolt. This is also a 2/3 yards repeat. These smaller scale here, the same art in different scales. So let me see if I can, so this one here, Strength for Today and Bright Hope for Tomorrow. I'm just going to show you right here. Can you see both of them? Okay, so you can see here, so we have the coordinating, and this is a single color, just in different shades of that same color. So this is not quite up on our website. It is available in store. However, it is not out on the floor yet, so let us know if you need to see it, and we'll have it out on the floor shortly. I'm just going to flip through. So we were just cutting our 1/2 yard and fat quarter towers, so they're kind of arranged just as they came off the bolt, and I am just going to fan these so that you can see them. Beautiful tonals. Gorgeous. I feel like my shirt just matches all the fabric that I show. So, you know, I just keep wearing this blouse so that we have the same fabric. Okay, so let me show you here. This one and this one. And then I'm going to add more. So this collection, is this a 40 SKU collection, Frank? Or is it just, there's a tag somewhere? We can count, but there's a tag over on the counter if we look at that. So I didn't want you, since Moda's like a month away, Moda University, I didn't want you to have to wait for that. So that's why we're looking at this now. And this floral here is my absolute favorite. Oh, there's not a sticker. Okay. Lots of beautiful fabrics. I'll be able to count for you in just a second. And who knows, we might even have a very astute member of our audience who knows. Oh, that one right there. Okay, so gorgeous line. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 33, 34 with the panel. So 32 coordinates and 2 panels. Now, today, so this is not a new fabric line, but this is a long-awaited kit. This is the Solar Flare kit. So this is the Solar Flare quilt kit from Tula Pink. Let's take a peek at it overhead. This is a foundation paper pieced pattern from Stacy Day, and I think there's a little bit of a glare here. So let me open this up, and I want to show you here. So this pattern is available exclusively in the pattern. I know you want it separate. You already have your stacks of true colors, but I mean, come on, you can't go wrong by having more true colors, can you? These are basics, they go really well, so even if you have these fabrics. Now the other thing too that I think you could do is that you could have some, you know, substitute a couple other things in here, but I just love, love, love this. All these fans are foundation pieced, and the full-size foundations are in here. You have your pattern with full color instructions telling you entire placement and layouts for all of your things, as well as all of the full-size patterns. Okay? This is not a downloadable pattern. This is available in the kit only, and there are 13 yards of fabric, all true colors, so there's no solid, so it's an excellent, excellent value. Foundation paper piecing takes a little bit more fabric, so this is a little, as I said, 13 yards of fabric. It retails for $199.99, and we have them available in store for shipping or pickup, available today. If you had been put on the list, we did try to contact you today. And we do have it on hold for you through the week. So let us know right away and pick it up to make sure that you get it. If you did not hear from us, please contact us. We can hook you up through Messenger or email, phone call, all of the above. Smoke signals, right? However it is convenient for you. So we are super excited that that kit is in. We've been busy kitting some things ourselves. We have a new strip set, not all new fabric, but it is a gorgeous collection of 30s. I know we've been doing a lot of 20-piece strip sets, and this is a gorgeous 40-piece strip set. So we have a picture of it on our website. I didn't tell Tammy about this, so she doesn't have a link ready to go. And I don't know if it actually ended up online yet, or if we just prepped it by taking a picture of it. So anyhow, here it is right here. We do have it available in store, and our 40-piece strip sets continue to be $39.99, which is essentially $1 a strip. And they are hand-lovingly cut and wrapped by our staff right here. Okay, more goodies. In case if you didn't, I think I talked about this a little bit last week in our Moda University, where I said that Stacy Eastchew had her holiday essentials together, and they're just so awesome. And I just want to share with you here how awesome they all look together. So I have a combination of our fat quarter and half yard towers here, so we really don't have way more Halloween than everything else. But we have some patriotic, our Valentine's, the Christmas, and our Halloween. So I didn't get to show you our Valentine's, and our Valentine's that I have available to show you. Let's take a peek at the detail of them. So you can pick up all of your holidays, and I love the small scale of these because, you know, if you're making small projects, wall hangings, table runners, you don't want giant prints, or you need things to go with some larger things that you have. Love, love, love that. Can use it for bindings. So this has, I believe, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces in the Valentine collection. So just super sweet, super tight. And hearts are great anytime. Now we are going to look at something by Timeless Treasures. So Timeless Treasures has done some really great Take Me to the Moon and Back, nursery type prints. Can you grab the panel for this? So I'm going to show you the coordinates here, and then we're going to take a peek at the panel. We put together a fat stack of this. See, this is the great thing about being upstairs, is that we're able to just like grab stuff versus being downstairs, and then I don't have access to any of this stuff. So it's so awesome. So thanks to the great team that I have that we can see all this stuff. So let's look overhead, and I love the blue and yellow. And so if you just want blue and white, a few years ago we had a blue and black, I'm sorry, not blue and black, yellow and black. But they have put in a gorgeous sky, and this plaid is just super cool with it. And we have a night sky here. And this other plaid. You know, so this also, if we think about team colors, school colors, blue and yellow, I can see this being used for many other purposes. And I think that's great. So Tammy has a panel for me. She doesn't want to make an on-screen appearance. I'm not sure why. So here we have this, and let's see if, can you swipe down, Tammy? Okay, so here, I Love You to the Moon and Back panel. I love the updated colors here, super on trend. Would be great with a nice cuddle back to make just a nice gift. Or you can expand it with a fat stack, or you could make a fat stack quilt. So that is the latest To the Moon and Back from Timeless Treasures. And the fat stack, we incorporated some other great blenders. I think we put in, do we put in a yellow and a blue? Two yellows. So we added two beautiful yellows to be able to round out the collection, and I think the yellows make it. Okay. Now we have more. So I think it's time, though, before I do more, as I go away, I think it's time for a trivia question. So this week we have some really fun prizes, and the prize is, we have one of 3 cool notepads. So these are really cool notepads for purses or anything else, and they have this magnetic closure. So this one happens to be a Bonnie and Camille at home collection, and then we have a fun magnet to go with it. So this is I'd Rather Be Sewing, ceramic refrigerator making it, and then a simple, sweet and simple, quick and easy, fun and done pattern. And this is a pamphlet pattern, and this is with yardage, so you can put together your favorite things for a simple gifty quilt. So our first trivia question is, our newest Moda designer that is locally here in town, and it all went away. So here it is behind me. This fabric right here. Fancy That Design House. The name of the fabric line is, it starts with song. Make sure that you enter in below. What we do is that we randomly draw people who enter into the comments, and we do a random drawing on Saturday morning for fun prizes. So good luck. Make sure to comment in, and comment in by Friday night, because we collect those names ahead of time, because we have to manually transcribe them in order to do a drawing. All right, so now it's time to look at more fabric. This line here, I don't think I showed you it because we had so much other things to look at. So this is I Love Snowme's Flannel by Henry Glass, and Tammy has 2 different inspiration patterns to be able to share with you so that you can look at that. We're going to look at the panel first because you know we love our Gnomes. This is a soft blue and a cocoa brown in luscious soft flannel. 24-inch panel here, and one of the patterns that she is going to share with you is a really nice panel pattern that you could use for this panel or for anything else. And then we have some gorgeous coordinates that we have here in store. So let's take a peek at our coordinates overhead. We have a directional plaid, a swirly blue, directional gnomes with polar bears, and look at this selvage. I mean, this selvage is super fun. Then we have some tossed gnomes with skis and wrapped up in scarves. Some snowmen and snowflakes. Now this panel here, it's not a panel per se, it is the tiles with all the different motifs in here. A directional piece. This is the one that's flying the fastest, so if you need some of this, make sure to stop in soon. Gorgeous swirl and snowflakes and gnomes. This one might be my favorite. And this is gnomes in cups, drinking a hot cocoa, warm and cozy, hello winter. I know it's like the hottest day so far this year, and we're talking about snow and hot chocolate. And gnomies making snow angels. We have this great border print here. You could also just use him for squares, fussy cut that. And then the cups on the cocoa background, which is just so yummy. I'm hungry for some chocolate. How about you? Yeah. Okay. So this is Snow. I love Gnomes flannel by Henry Glass. Available in store. And it's a really nice flannel. Okay, so that is our Gnomes. Then we're going to show you some random pieces of things. Random is fun. So this came in today, and I'm going to pull up here some novelty fabrics from Canvas. So this here is some really cool. Are we looking overhead? We're looking overhead. Okay, so this is some healthcare small scale prints and healthcare essentials in white. We have a lot of people that make surgical caps and scrubs. This is super cool. I really like them here, and just the small scale of things, especially for those scrub caps, is really cool. And then we have a complementary rainbow. So the rainbow matches this rainbow here, but you could also just use it as a rainbow, and it's a nice small scale as well. Also from Canvas, we have an addition to our Woolly Friends. And this is Woolly Friends. Look at them, they're tiny, and they have earmuffs and scarves. Oh, so cute. So we still have a full range of other Woolly Friends in the store, and this is the newest edition and is super, super cute. So that's the latest from Canvas. We have a unique piece from Studio E. So I don't know, I've been told that I buy every piece of cat fabric that ever is made. I don't really think that is true. However, I think that I do get a lot of cat fabric. And this one, oh my gosh, this is adorable. Look at it. It is Gingerbread Cats. I mean, who wouldn't want a gingerbread cat? And then you have other cookies here that are the little fish. I mean, oh, and then you have the little paws. I mean, I am not the biggest cat fan, if you didn't know, but I don't have any cats at home, or no cats have a hold reign in my house. But this is just so cute. So you got to have the gingerbread cat men. So cute. We also have, let's look at some more fabric, because we have lots of fabric. This is from Camelot. Has anybody had any questions, Tammy? No questions. Is anybody enjoying what they're seeing? Yes? Okay, so love the Gnomes, love the gingerbread cats. Okay, so this is latest from Camelot. And we have, oh my gosh, I mean, so we gave a little bit of love to the cats. Now we have to give some love to the dogs. So we have some coordinating toadstools, because toadstools and dogs, of course, go together, right? Well, in Woodland Creature Land, they do. And we have a growing collection of woodland creature things. And so I have a friend who was looking for some woodland things and wasn't able to find exactly what she needed. I'm like, oh, but look at this. So it's coming, all the fabric's coming. And this here, look at this. So these are the little Dachshunds, right? Dachshund? I don't know the names of the dogs. I should know the names of the dogs. So this is like the whale arms. So you guys have to help me out. What is the name of this dog? That's the next trivia question. What is the name of this dog? It's a dachshund? How do you spell that? It's a wiener dog. Okay, so dachshund or wiener dog would be an acceptable answer here for this trivia question. And the trivia question is going to get another, I'll show you what you're going to get. You are going to get this notepad. So this cool ceramic magnet and a copy of Sweet and Simple Saltwater Taffy. Super simple quilt pattern. Okay, so thanks for helping me out here, identifying the species of dogs. It is a Camelot Fabrics, and we've just been getting in all of the fabric, and this is probably not online either. It will be, it just is not yet. So anything that you see, if you need to message me, if you need to whatever, we respond pretty well to communication of any kind. I know some people take screenshots of what I video to show. Do we have the other camera view, Frank, over here? So this I'm going to show you now. We're going to go over into another corner. I have some bolts that I'm going to show you of a Robert Kaufman line that we just got in. This is another traditional Christmas line, excuse me, and it's called Holiday Charms. I haven't arranged it in any specific order, but I wanted to show you we have in some different scale of our traditional colorings, and I was just in love with some of the smaller scale things. I think over the past 5 years or so, things just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And while I appreciate the art of large scale things, sometimes it's really, really hard to make quilts and smaller projects with giant prints. So this year we got slammed with being shown all these smaller scale things, and I just fell in love with them, and so I just ordered a bunch. And here are some that I'm going to show you. So we have here metallic. So this has a little bit of metallic. So this is a silver, and we have the small, and you can see the size of my fingernail here as to the size of these little itty bitty ornaments. And then we go into the gold. So we have black and gold and a tiny poinsettia with a little traditional color of ornaments. And then we have some great backgrounds here. Candy canes, both with the gold and the silver. And then going back into the silver, we have some holly as well as some snowflakes. And then we're going to come back around over here, okay? You'd be laughing if you'd see how we're doing this here. Everything for the show, right? So we have, so these are all $12.99 a yard, and you can see the nice coordinates here. And I don't think we have pre-cuts made of this, but this is something that we will be working with, creating some great small scale pre-cuts in both the traditional and the silver red combination. Just really, really good. So this year we just have such great holiday fabric. Okay, Frank, I'm going to have you switch the camera. Okay, so then we have some other great things. We have some Seuss that I'm going to show you. So with the Seuss, we have some panels. We have Grinch. So we like to collect a lot of Grinch, and we have Grinch from year to year. It continues with the colors. So this great panel here, we have this one we have cut off of the panel as it's important and put in packets. So it's Merry Grinchmas. We also have this tree skirt. And I'm not sure if this is new this year or if we just have more this year. I'm including a link to the pattern for it, for the free and downloadable pattern for how to complete it, for if you want to be inspired. But this is a really nice ample size. It is, I believe, a 45-inch. And so you can just quilt it up. You could even simply back it, face it, turn it, rather than having to quilt and bind it, if that is easier for you. So love it, and I love the people of Whoville dancing around the tree. The other piece, so we have coordinates. I'm not going to share with you every single piece there, but we do have the stacked little squares here that have the designs, and that's directional, and that would be the countdown here. So we have the different numbers here, your countdown numbers. So what is your favorite style of Christmas fabric? Do you like the novelty? Do you like the traditional? Do you like the somewhere in between? What's your favorite? Gotta let us know so we can talk about it. Remember I said that I love cats. Well, we have some more cats, and these are a little bit more wintry cats, but they're super cute. And so these are cats with hats. And it's a Clothworks. It's called Having a Ball. So I don't know if they're knitting cats or winter cats. So here, look at them. Aren't they sweet? And these are dancing cats. They're dancing with the yarn. So today, Heidi sent me a text, and she showed me her cat's new favorite place in her house. That was super cute. And we have other cats. And then we have some texture here, so I think these are just the yarn. So these are Clothworks, Having a Ball with our cats. And that All right, so Tammy's just filling me in on the comments that you have shared. And I don't think we have any new angels in this year. You like novelties, you like traditional, you like some Sweetwater by Moda. So pretty much you like just like what I like. You like everything, and that's awesome. I love it. Here, okay, so this is contemporary. This is super exciting. We got in some art gallery Christmas. So Shannon, if you're watching, I know you're screaming right now, so you can be excited. This is Maureen Cracknell's, and this is Cozy Magical. Cozy and Magical. So let's look down at our design here. So this is ornaments, and these are really on-trend colors here. So you have the sienna here, and then you have some gingerbread and these houses. Oh, this scenic. This is really cool. Love that. They work really well with solids as well. So this is a Pure Element silky solid here. We have some little presents, some stars hanging from the tree. And are you ready for it? This is the big piece that is just, so gorgeous. This is the floral. So there is the floral with some holly on here. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful deep teal. In the background here you have some snowflakes. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And solid metallics for Christmas. So what do you mean solid metallic? What we can do after the show here is take a picture of what we have on the screen, or not on the screen, in the store right now on the shelves, so that you can see what type of textured solids we have. We also have some woven metallics. To coordinate with this line, we do have some beautiful Art Gallery flannels as well that I am going to quick grab to share with you, just to show you that they're the same colors. So this is new for Art Gallery, and I just wanted to see how they felt. And these are really cool. So they're really soft and lush. They're $11.99 a yard. And they are today's now colors. So sometimes our flannel colors can be a little bit more traditional. And so then we have this stone blue and deep ocean. So what's really interesting is, everything that's old is new again, and these are new, now. But part of me sees my best friend, growing up, my best friend's couch in her living room that was the antique rose here with the country blue, and these are newer versions of those colors. All right. See, you didn't believe me. I told you we got all of the fabric. All of it. All of it. Semi's full. And I still love all the pets for more Christmas. We have here Santa's Paws. And Santa's Paws, we have dogs here and super cute different scenes. So let's take a peek at these. So we have all sorts of different species of dogs here. We have some cats. We can't leave the cats out. We have some tonals. Coordinates, I probably should go this way, so you can see more of them. Ho, ho, ho. The dog heads here. Look at the dog heads. That's so cute. And then we have the dogs playing on the black background here. And then we are going to peek at the cat. So I'm just going to set the dogs aside here. Getting a workout today. So all of these go backwards and forwards with the coordinates. We have the cat faces here. Super, super cute. Snowflakes in both red and green backgrounds. A great diagonal stripe. Even if you're not working with this particular fabric line, I just scoop all of these up for my bindings. They're so cool. You can just cut them on the straight here with a fabric so that you have your bindings ready to go if you're going to be making your own bindings. And then we have the cat both on red background and green background. So that is Santa's paws. Santa paws instead of Santa Claus. I just had to say that now to figure it out. Huh? All right. Now we're going to go a little bit this way to see some fabrics. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be here until midnight tonight. Not quite. Don't worry. Not midnight. Frank would cut us off. Right, Frank? He's saying, I don't know. All right, so now over here we have, I don't think, did we get to look at black cat capers last week? I don't think we did. We might have just talked a little bit about it. So we got to pay a little bit of attention to my favorite holiday, which is Halloween. And let's take a peek at some of these gorgeous fabrics. So black cat capers, we have some very nice coordinates here and stripes. And bats. And what's our favorite animal? Cats. So look at these creepy cat eyes. Ah, so spooky. Okay, so this one here, super spooky. I don't know if they glow in the dark officially, but they're kind of spooky. Then we have some other great coordinates. We have cats in the full moon. Oh, did you know with the full moon that this month's full moon is the Bucks full moon? Not like the Bucks, like the Milwaukee Bucks, even though we can call it that, but like Bucks full moon. And do you know why it's called that? It is because deer or bucks grow their antlers, right, Frank? Maybe, during the month of July. So I think it's super cool that with the moon, that's coming back full circle because of the moon. That's why we're talking about this. It is the Bucks full moon in July. And then you have this great diamond and cats in the full moon. And we can't see that, so let's go right here. Okay, so you can see that one. All right. Whew, I am getting a workout tonight. So I don't call it the Patchworks workout for nothing. I don't need my gym membership because we're moving bolts all the time. So then we are just going to look at, I think, one more fabric line still tonight. And that is one more holiday fabric. Oh, but before we look at that one, I just have to show you the cat panel. This part we might have looked at last week. I think we had this panel in, and we were talking about it because we were wishing for a different panel. But it is a nice one, and I love this print here that we could even cut out. Even if you didn't want to make the mitts, you could cut that into a square and fussy cut some great pieces. One more one more Christmas line that we're going to look at, and this is from Henry Glass. And this is Holiday Botanical. So Holiday Botanical, we have some birds and some poinsettias and some other things. So let's look overhead at what we have. So we have some birds. So I think we have some chickadees and some cardinals. And some poinsettias. And some holly. And some pine needles. And some poinsettia. And then we have this gorgeous border print. And I may have given Tammy a downloadable pattern inspiration for you with this fabric line that uses a combination of the panels that we have as well as yardage. And this would make not only just a great border, but it could make a excellent 60-degree table runner here by just using that border. And just a couple more here. Poinsettia. The birds with a light background. And then the motifs here with words. So, Helleborus, peace, hope, joy, poinsettia, peace on earth, joy be in your heart, love, 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 all of the great different words and sentiments that we have. So I don't know if we showed you enough fabric today. What do you think? Did we show you enough fabric? If you were still curious,
another trivia question.
If you were curious, we still have a ton of our clearance that we keep adding and adding and adding to. I think we added a couple carts today, so we maybe can show you that. I think I can. I'm going to walk over and I'm just going to give you a little preview just to make sure that you can see that we still have lots of good stuff for you at $5.99 that you can pick up, and then we're going to do a fun trivia question. Sound good? All right. And so make sure you can then, if you have any questions, make sure to ask Tammy so she can ask me. Let's go look at some fun stuff. So we are walking, and are we on camera? Here we are. Ah, look at this. So we've been moving a little bit of it around. So it's this whole side. Oh my goodness. There was someone who was like, I didn't think you'd still have this much left. And the truth is, we wouldn't. We just keep adding because we know we're getting now lots of good stuff. And we want to make sure that you can go home with some treasures as well as some treasures at a good value and some of the new treasures. And if you know anybody in hockey, we have a great selection of hockey. So for those of you that have kids in hockey and need some quick fundraiser, there's some great, you can make a charity quilt, or fundraiser quilt, I mean, for that. So we expanded to add these 2 carts on both sides as well. So that's pretty fun. Lots of good stuff. Should we go take a peek at Frank? Let's go peek at Frank. He's gonna switch the camera, dear. He's Frank. All right, so see, here we are back here. Why don't we switch the camera so that I can hop back there? You got to see our messy room. I shouldn't have showed you our messy room. All right, so we're not quite that magical that we can do this all completely. Oh, there is another fabric line. Oh, I'm just going to pull this back so we can see it, okay? See, I told you, just all of the fabric. Okay. So this is from P&B. Okay, you can see these small scale again, and look at these cute little novelty guys. I think it's just I didn't have enough coffee today, guys. That's what's going on here. Not enough coffee. So this is super cool as well. All right. I think that's it for this week's arrivals. You can switch screens. See, it was a good thing that we walked. All right, so for our final trivia question, we are going to say, oh, this is a good one because I don't know the answer. I'm going to have to count. How many fabric lines did I show you tonight? Ooh, that's a good trivia question. So the winner is going to get a, what do you think it is? A notepad. This is a Moda Fabrics notepad, magnetic clip, a I Heart fabric, and a saltwater taffy pattern. Make sure to enter in your answer or guess below, and we'll count and come up with what the actual answer is. So that'll be a lot of fun. If there's anything that you have seen here, make sure to comment either online, send us an email, give us a call. We'll be more than happy to hook you up with what you need. I thank you so much for all of your support. And any questions, Tammy?
No.
No? Thanks for watching. Happy quilting, and we'll see you soon. Have a great night.